Last week, we spent all our time taking the windows out of Pearl. Now it's going to rain, so we got to cover all those holes up, and fast, or things are really going to get wet. Hi, I'm Russ. I'm rebuilding a 1977 Mobile Traveler motorhome. This is all about the MT and me.
What are you doing, Mr. Miller?
Fighting the southwest wind. Does not want me to put my plastic on. At least it's not going to make it easy.
It's like a bad game of Tetris.
Well, I hadn't thought about that, but you're right, it is.
And I can't say anything because I'm the one that got the plastic.
I butchered that tear.
So,
may have to go get more 8 tape before this is over with. Well, not quite halfway around. We've got the back window and 2 on this side. This, of course, is the small shower window. That basically just leaves the big 4-footer on the other side and the 4 windows on the overcab. So, I guess after this one I'll be halfway there, won't I?
yeah, it's going pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so. My poor fingers pulling tape don't necessarily agree with you. Bye.
What are you fussing about?
All right, out tape. So I ran up to the nearby dollar store. They didn't have Gorilla, but they had black duct tape, so I got duct tape. I already regret buying this. It's not as good. It's not as heavy. It's flimsier. Doesn't tear as evenly. Now, I'll bet you it's not going to last as long, but we're doing a one-on-one test now. I know where I have Gorilla, and I know where I have Duck. I'll bet the grade 8 will do better. We'll see. We'll see.
What on earth? Oh my God!
There.
What have you done?
The tape split on me. You get what you pay for. 10 more feet of tape here at about half the price.
And you're wasting about half the tape.
That's about what it's worth, yeah. Just about what it's worth. Those are the scary ones. So I'm right on the edge of my scaffold and straight way out. And this isn't the firmest thing to hold on to. It's kind of slippery.
But you made it.
Haven't fallen yet. There's still time. the other side. Oops, before I do that.
Proof everyone looks good in a veil.
That's right.
You sure do have a lot of faith in this wall.
Say that again.
I said you sure do have a lot of faith in this wall.
I don't have much choice. The way I'm having to hug it here. Got my ladder scaffold a little bit close, but this is where it was level. I'm only taping the top and the sides, so we're leaving the bottom open for ventilation. And to let any moisture that does get in there escape, hopefully. This is the last piece of plastic. Finished taping it up, and that should get all of our gaping holes covered, hopefully in time for tomorrow's rainstorm. And we'll find out then if it keeps the water out. I think we'll be in good shape though.
I think some of these holes are probably going to keep the water out better now than it did with the window in it.
Well, it's kind of like I remarked earlier on those front ones. I was worried about the tape around the edges because I was having trouble, reaching it, and working around the contours of the mohawk here on Pearl. And but you know what? The windows that were up there were leaking like a sieve. That's the reason. The
Overhead's gone.
The overhead, the floor of the overhead area is completely rotted out. So really, it can't be any worse than it was. So probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
But anyway, this will keep most, if not all, of the rain out, and we'll get to see how the old roof is doing too, as far as maybe getting it crowned up and letting water run off rather than pool up on it. So tomorrow afternoon, rain, and then we'll reevaluate everything and kind of see where we stand with Pearl then. Yeah. Thank you for your help today doing this. And next time I will buy more Gorilla Tape. This stuff sucks. See what I mean?
We'll call this episode "This Tape Sucks."
This tape sucks. Mercy, I'm being watched. You were spying on me. That's gotten loose again. It was tight yesterday.
Well, go ahead and let it down and see what happens. Glenn said let it back down. Right?
Yeah.
Before it rains, we'll see. Or when it rains, we'll see, I guess.
Alright. mockingbird.
It is a teeny tiny one. You're in the dark recesses. What are you doing?
Looking at our air conditioner cover.
Oh, bring it out into the light. Step into the light, my child. Step into the light.
I've been framed. I swear I've been framed. With an insulated frame. It is a duotherm. Now, we do a little quick research to see how the heck these things are mounted and how you get them out. Because today, we're going to take an air conditioner off of Pearl. One way or the other.
That is one very noisy bird.
All right. First of all, I said we had to do a little research on the air conditioner and got inside and Reese said leave this to me. This is page 2 of the manual and it gives you an exploded view of the entire air conditioner unit, this very one, as it sits. And it tells you that there are basically 4 mounting poles in it, 3 hooks and 1 post, and they are here, 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 and here.
Yeah, Russ. I can't see what you're pointing at.
Anyway, we'll get to them in a second. There's a couple of screws that have to come out, and then we'll get on top and see what we need to do. First thing is to get all this out of the way. These 4 bolts off. Come on off there. One of the hooks.
What is it? Show it to me.
It is a hook.
It is a hook.
It is an 11,000 BTU air conditioner, which means it's a little larger than the smallest window units. The smaller ones are like, what, 5,000, 6,000 BTU, something like that. That was the 3rd hook. So this one is the bolt because I can't get to the rest of it. That's a good old number 2 Phillips, it looks like it.
Well, if it's like everything else so far, it has stayed attached to the vehicle by being squeezed
Yes.
into position.
Sheer force. The fact that and the fact that it is, they are well sealed around the edges. Wheel. Okay, this panel right here is this right here. It shows that. I took the bolts out that go up through the liner that's actually, this is what lines the hole that's cut in the roof. This plate is topside on the roof. And then this is the air conditioner unit that's sitting on it. After getting this all undone and looking at it closer, we don't have that little plastic sleeve that it shows on the exploded view because our AC is sitting right on top of the roof. So this is the air conditioner and this is the panel here and this is the roof right in there. Therefore, I got a feeling this metal piece is just kind of stuck where it is. Okay.
Okay.
got the panel, the bottom panel is loose. What we can see here now is actually the bottom of the unit sitting on top of the RV. It is of course covered by a cowling that is screwed down in place, so it's not going anywhere yet. For now, this is all the connecting wiring from the control panel to that, so we need to try and find a way to separate that. And Reed, I think you're right. If we undo these screws, let's see what happens. First of all, let's get these off here.
Do not lose the knob. They can't see you shaking my head.
It went down the hole. No, I'm just kidding. I got them both right here. All right. Now that's got it free, and
it's gonna fight you all the way.
It's gonna come off. Yeah, see there? It came off. And look, it brought part of the whole ceiling with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We remember that stuff, don't we?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Vaguely is right. Okay. So, it's our control box. This, and I'm actually kind of happy about this. This air conditioner was never hardwired in as part of the circuit.
Thank goodness.
They had a receptacle installed like right here, somewhere in here, and they just put a pigtail on this and plugged it in, which is just as good. But it got you out of actually having to undo the hard wiring and track it down and everything. So, about to go top side now and take that cowling off and see if we can't just lift this baby up and out of the way. And then we have a 14 by 14 hole in the roof that we have to worry about. But we'll do that later.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Okay, the shroud has 5 screws down each side around the bottom. And there's 3 across the front, and I don't know how many across the back, 2 or 3 I'm sure. I can't put a panel to walk on down the side, on this side anyway, because it's not going to leave me any room to get to those screws. 2 of them are already gone. There's only 3 of them left. So I'm just going to the top of the ladder. I'm going to lean over and take those 3 screws out on this side. So that'll be over and done with. And then I'm going to take the ladder, I'm going to go to the other side and theoretically do the same thing. And then I'll get my platforms up there to walk on so that I can get to the front and the back, and then get the shroud off and have something to stand on to get the air conditioner off.
Cool.
See, I got a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What could I possibly be forgetting after all that?
Look at me.
All right.
Very carefully. Look at me. Are you forgetting anything?
Got a screwdriver. I got a tripod, but I don't have a camera. Okay, give me the camera. Okay, we have all of our screws out. It's time to pull up the cowling, reveal the air conditioner.
This is a very large air conditioner.
Pretty big. Like we said earlier, there's got a big wasp nest in it too. It hasn't been used in quite a while.
Thankfully.
Yeah. These are Nebraska wasps. They're killers. Victory! Okay, now I can see that mounting plate is what's secured to the roof. And this just sits on top of it. That's the reason this wasn't even fastened down except for the bolts holding the inside. Okay. It weighs more than 60 pounds, by the way.
I could tell by the way you were handling it.
Well, I went to borrow a ladder and came back with help. Faithful nephew Adam Paul is here once again.
Fussing at you for not getting him over here sooner. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The thing ain't no good or what y'all do? Just
Oh, it still works like a charm.
It works fine. I'm just...
We can't fix the roof with it up there.
I was making sure. That
Yeah.
So in case something, I'm gonna hook it where I know it's stay good. I can do it, probably get the slide down there, the pipe will catch you and stop.
Yeah.
And maybe I can try this up here that wrong, it'll hold it. I won't be able to get it down there. Ready?
Ready.
Framework, put the framework up the road. There you go.
That's a job well done, and we never would have done it without my nephew's help.
Come over, tell me you need a ladder to get air to get off the road light. You seen anything about it? Gee, hold on one second, I'll be right.
It's kind of a wild hair we took today to get it off. Anyway, we had talked about it, and then we got up this morning and said, let's get that air conditioner down.
Today was a good time there.
And
Well, see, when you do something like that, it makes you feel like you accomplished something today.
and accomplished something we did. It was a great day of work. We got the air conditioner off of Pearl, safely got her down the ladder, and got her in storage now. Next step will be to cover the holes up, get all that taken care of. But you know, as I was sitting and editing this video down, I realized that once again we had a lot more content than we had time to put in the video this week. So I'm going to stop it right here where we are. Tune in next week. You'll see us cover the holes on top of Pearl, do some more work on the roof, and who knows, we might find something else to work on too. We'll just have to wait and see. I do want to remind you of something though. If you'll look below, we have a link to Buy Me a Coffee. Now this is a chance for you to buy me a coffee, which basically is just make a donation to the Pearl Restoration Project. Your gift of $5 or so can be put towards this project and paying for a new carburetor or work on the walls or brake shoes or new tires, anything. If you want to be specific about something, just leave a comment with your donation. And if not, we'll still put your donation to work here on the Pearl Project. We guarantee that, okay? So for the price of a cup of coffee, you can help out if you're able and willing to. It's not required. It's just giving you an opportunity, because the financial picture is the biggest holdup on Pearl right now. We told you from the very start, this is being paid for on an out-of-pocket basis. And right now those pockets are stretched kind of thin with the world the way it is. So if you can help out and you're willing, please do so and leave a comment. If not, you can leave a comment anyway, because we want to know what you think about the Pearl Project and anything else we've got going on here on the MT and Me. So let us hear from you, okay? Please subscribe if you haven't already, and by all means like and share this video. And like I said, leave a comment. That all helps our numbers on YouTube, and we can use all the help we can get, just about any way you want to help. So be sure and tune in next week. Help us out some more by doing that, okay? Till then, I'm Russ. Ree is behind the camera. We'll talk later.
Tree footage. You can never go wrong with tree footage.